This is an overview of day 2. So what we're going to do today is we're going to complete the warm-up on Schoology. We're going to discuss who invented typography and who is Johannes Gutenberg. We're going to complete the assignment Typography Off-Book PBS. And then we're going to work on the PSA packets. And some of you are going to be able to start your PSA posters and citations today. All right. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to respond to this quote on Schoology and respond with, do you agree or disagree with the quote? Why or why not? And how does this quote make you feel? So pause this video now and respond to the quote on Schoology. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to meet in groups to discuss and create mind maps for social issues. So what you're going to do is you're going to create a mind map of the social issues that you and your peers face every day. Some things to think about. I want you to think about some peer pressures. What are some hazards or bad things that you face? And how can you overcome these things to achieve success? So here are the rules right over here. So each student must use a different colored pencil. Write your name on the back of the paper in colored pencil. There is no talking, and everyone should have access to the paper at the same time and silently add to the mind map. Notice how each person silently adds to a bubble to the mind map. Students build on ideas, on each other's ideas. Students continue to use one colored pencil to show their participation. So here we're going to start off with the center bullet here, and then somebody's going to write another one and circle it. And from that, when they write issues for teens, some issues are drugs, and some drugs that students might do or some teens might use are marijuana and mollies. So you're going to silently add to these mind maps, and I will post them on Schoology afterwards. All right, so I give you time to choose a colored pencil, write your name on the back of the paper, and then silently add to the mind map. Remember, there's no talking, and then we keep working until the time runs out, and you want to fill the whole paper. All right, so on the next slide, what we're going to do is we're going to share out one or more of your responses. And how can you respond via text or by typing the website on your computers? So while each student is sharing, create your own mind map at your desk, and that's going to be on the other side of the paper. And this slide will be filled up with social issues that you or your peer face, and that will be available on Schoology for you. All right, so think about it. What is typography? So here's an example of typography. Typography consists of letters called fonts. There's also leading and kerning, which controls the space in between lines and the space in between letters. Here's a timed pair share, so you're going to work with a partner to respond to this question here. Who invented typography? Why did he invent typography? And how do you use typography every day? And you and a partner are going to go back and forth with that. Next, we're going to talk about Johannes Gutenberg. Johannes Gutenberg was born in 1395 in Mainz, Germany. He started experimenting with printing by 1438. He was 43 years old. In 1450, Gutenberg obtained backing from the financier Johann Fust, and he was 55 years old at that time. Gutenberg's masterpiece and the first book ever printed in Europe from movable type is the 42-line Bible, completed no later than 1455. Johannes was 60 years old at that time, and then Gutenberg died in Mainz, Germany in 1468 at 73 years old. The next thing that I want you to do is I want you to watch this video on YouTube, and it's the printing press. It's a really interesting video that goes over Gutenberg's history and how the printing press was made. After you watch the video, we're going to discuss why was the printing press so important? What happened after the printing press was invented? And we're going to talk about that in class, or you could talk about it with a partner. After we complete that, what you're going to do is you're going to work by yourself at your desk and you're going to complete this assignment right here. Type is everywhere. Every print, publication, website, movie, advertisement, and the public message involves the creation or selection of a fitting typeface. Online, a rich and artistic typographical culture exists where typefaces are created and graphic design seeps into every image. And you're going to complete this assignment, and there is also a video that will go over step by step what you're going to do with that assignment, and that's located on Schoology for you. So you're going to have about 20 minutes to complete this assignment over here by watching this video, and they are in order. So as you're watching the video, you're going to complete this worksheet over here. Then you're going to complete the ticket out on Schoology, and once you complete the ticket out, you can log off the computers.